Hey there, West Michigan. Thanks for watching 13 Plus. I'm meteorologist Michael Behrens. It has been a pretty mild end to the week as temperatures rose into the 40s as we worked our way through Friday evening. Those temperatures will keep rising until after midnight, and then it's all downhill as we head through the day on Saturday. Going to be a much colder day to kick off the weekend than what we ended the work week with. Speaking of things that we ended the work week with, this beautiful sunset picture was taken Thursday evening by Mike in Grand Haven. Absolutely gorgeous view there as that sun dipped under the clouds. Those clouds unfortunately going to be around as we start your Saturday, but they should not be around as we end your Saturday. So some good news there. Of course, we always love to share your photos here at 13 on your side. You can send them to me on social media. Meteorologist Michael Behrens on Facebook and at Mike Behrens WX on Twitter and on Instagram. When it came to the temperatures on Friday, the temperatures were still rising as of about 8 o'clock. 48 the high so far today in Grand Rapids, 53 in Holland, 52 in Muskegon. Keep in mind temperatures should only be around 40 degrees for this time of the year, so certainly a mild evening out there. On Target Forecast Tracker told you 47, hit 48 so far. That is inside 7 days in a row with just 4 misses in the last month. Forecasting. The temperatures for your Saturday will be notably cooler. That's why 13 weather balls lit up in blue as those cooler temperatures are in view, blinking bright with both rain and snow in sight as we head through the overnight. View of the 13 weather ball sponsored by Tullymore Golf Resort. As of about 8:45, 8:49, we were looking at temperatures that were again working their way through the 50s as southerly winds push in some pretty mild air to West Michigan. Those temperatures not going to drop until we head after midnight. It's going to be when this flow shifts from the southerly direction to a northwesterly one that the temperatures go down. Winds were gusting up to that 30 to 40 mile per hour range for portions of West Michigan as we worked our way toward the 9 o'clock hour, and that's going to continue to increase as we head toward midnight and into those early AM hours of Saturday. In fact, wind gusts as we work our way toward 3 a.m. Saturday, easily between 30 to 40 for most regions, getting above 40 on the lakeshore as we head through the early part of Saturday. Again, some of those wind gusts could be 40, maybe even 50 miles per hour in strength before we start to see the winds weaken as we head towards Saturday afternoon, eventually coming back down more reasonable levels as we head into the early AM hours of your Sunday. With winds gusting as high as they are, it's no surprise wind advisories are in effect. They'll be in place for the entirety of West Michigan until 10 o'clock on Saturday morning. Wind gusts start to back down again as we head into that second half of the day on Saturday. Your next 24 hours show the rain chances moving in as we head through tonight. Temperatures, of course, falling when the rain does arrive. That will eventually lead to a brief transition to some snow. We'll see winds continue throughout the day again Saturday, backing down as we head into the second half of the day with sunshine coming out to end the day on Saturday. But the warmest temperatures are going to be around sunrise, so temperatures near 32. We don't ever recover after that. It's all downhill for the rest of the day. Here's a look at the hour-by-hour forecast as we work our way again through tonight. Those scattered showers move into the picture. They stay rain so long as the winds keep out of the southwest, but as we start to see that shift to more northwesterly flow in the early hours of your Saturday, it turns to snow. That snow sticks around pretty briefly. In fact, it's pretty much gone by the time we head towards sunrise tomorrow. We're not going to really see much of any accumulation, maybe a quick dusting, maybe close to half an inch once you get toward US 10, but that would be the high end. We're not expecting anything more than that. And then again, as we work our way through the day, those clouds break up and we see pretty clear conditions. In fact, mostly clear skies as we head towards Saturday night. Temperature is really going to fall as the winds come out of the northwest. Our weather stays quiet as we head towards Sunday. We'll be looking at mostly sunny skies throughout the day. Temperatures not much warmer, but a few degrees warmer for Sunday. We'll be back in the mid-30s by the afternoon. Pretty quiet Sunday night as well, with no real chance for rain or snow after what comes overnight tonight until we get into the day on Monday. And that chance not looking too big, but we could see a little bit of scattered rain and snow around as we head through the day Monday. Most of that moisture gonna miss us. We'll be quiet as we head into the day on Tuesday with just the cloud cover sticking around. Working toward Wednesday, again, small chance for rain and snow does come into the picture, but not a lot of impact with this system. That chance continues into Thursday as well. As we work our way toward the end of the week, though, we've got to keep our eye on this this system further to the south, depending on how far north that goes, we could see a decent chance at rain and snow later in the forecast. But again, just a little bit too far away to pin this system down exactly 100% as to where it's going. Taking a look at temperatures later tonight and into the day on Saturday. Again, this low temperature tonight and the high temperature for tomorrow happens at sunrise. We'll be in the 30s on the lakeshore, falling after the morning hours. 20s and 30s for our northern zones. Windy conditions again in place, falling throughout the day with those temperatures. 32 early, 33 Kalamazoo. Falling temperatures for the rest of the afternoon. 13 on your side, 10-day outlook. Temperatures will be in the 30s through the weekend. The warmest temperature in the forecast comes on Monday, when we could be up as warm as 39. Some places likely in the 40s as well, with that small chance for isolated rain and snow. Quiet on Tuesday with more scattered rain and snow chances Wednesday and Thursday. Again, dry for Friday, but next weekend we could see more rain and snow chances in the cards. Again, got to keep our eyes on those systems to see how far north or south they actually go. Now in the second day of December, the countdown to Christmas is well underway, and in Grand Rapids, the Christmas tree is all lit up for the holidays. Friday evening, city leaders flipped the switch during Grand Rapids' annual tree lighting event. There was s'mores and hot chocolate, holiday performances, and Santa Claus was there taking pictures. Speaking of Christmas trees, did you know your choice of tree can have an impact on the health of our environment? Daniel Miller from our sister station, Fox 43 in Pennsylvania, answers the question, real or fake, which is better for our planet?
As you deck the halls this holiday season, you're likely putting up a tree. Have you ever wondered where your tree comes from or what its impact on the environment is? Let's start with the real trees. It's a product that's grown, cut, and sold right here in Pennsylvania, which means it doesn't need much energy to produce.
For all the trees that are grown and cut, there's more planted every year.
According to the PA Department of Agriculture, Pennsylvania farms produce 1 million Christmas trees each year. And while 1 million trees are cut, that means even more are still growing for future seasons. Dr. Rick Bates of Penn State University says these trees have many environmental benefits.
Those benefits can include reducing runoff, providing habitat for wildlife, not to mention one of the chief benefits, which is the fact that all of those 350 million Christmas trees are capturing carbon dioxide and producing oxygen.
The trees that make it into your home bring some benefits too.
One is that it boosts your mood. 2, it boosts your immunity. And 3, it boosts productivity in your home. Same for houseplants. Real trees and houseplants. It's good to have that fresh.
Focusing our attention on artificial trees, you first need to understand where they come from.
Almost all of them are produced overseas, and probably 85% or more of those are produced in China. And it's a fairly energy-intensive process used in China to produce a fake tree.
Additionally, artificial trees will eventually sit in a landfill, unlike real trees. Now, most people do keep artificial trees for a number of years. In fact, a 2018 study did find that if you keep an artificial tree for at least 5 years, the environmental impact balances out compared to real ones. However, Bates says there's still a clear winner in his book.
But it's still very imbalanced from an energy use standpoint. I think real trees are still the clear winner.
Danielle Miller, Fox 43 News.
For the 16th year in a row, gift cards will be the most requested present this holiday season, according to the National Retail Federation. But those plastic cards can have unintended consequences as they end up in the trash. Here's ABC News' Ginger Z with this Climate Minute.
Gift cards everywhere. More than 3.4 billion were sold in the United States, generating $173 billion in sales in 2021 alone. While many cards are often left in wallets or drawers, some do end up in the trash, and they get illegally dumped in countries like Turkey, Malaysia, and Indonesia.
These polyvinyl chloride cards are on the naughty list this year.
Judith Enck, a former EPA regional administrator, is the founder of Beyond Plastics. They aim to reduce single-use plastic.
She says polyvinyl chloride, known as PVC, isn't just bad for the environment, it's also bad for your health.
Its main ingredient, a chemical called vinyl chloride, and that is a human carcinogen.
While it is safe to handle PVC cards, it is not safe to make or dispose of them because PVC is toxic. But the good news, there's sustainable gift card options like paper cards or e-cards, which have zero waste. If you want to do more than that, ask your favorite store to stop selling PVC cards and switch to paper.
This holiday season, if consumers really care about environment and health, we want them to think twice before reaching for a PVC plastic card.
With this Climate Minute, I'm Ginger Z.
Now that you're up to date on the weather here in West Michigan and some weather stories from around the country, there's always more to be found at 13onyourside.com or by downloading the 13 on Your Side news and weather apps. But for now, thanks for watching 13 Plus. I'm meteorologist Michael Behrens.